The first time that I went on stage was just the most amazing experience for me. I still remember it, which is crazy because I was only 5. It was a great way to express myself, and I learned so much from it. I actually learned how to read really from reading scripts. I started playing the violin when I was probably 4. I remember first seeing it when I went to a ballet. I think it was the Nutcracker with my grandma and my mom, and that was really the first time that I'd seen like live instruments being played. So I begged my mom to let me start playing, even though she thought that I was just some crazy 4-year-old with an obsession. I played until I was probably 8 when I decided to switch to guitar so that I could sing with it. When I was super young, I would get up on the fireplace and declare that I was having a show, and my parents would come sit on the couch and they would watch me, and I just loved the joy that I could bring to them from doing my little dances and singing my songs. The first probably 2 or 3 years of my life were kind of weird. My dad played in the NHL and was in the Olympics and won a silver medal. I don't think I realized what a huge deal that was, and part of that I think was because he's such a humble person and is so quiet about it, and that's one of the things I really respect about him, actually. But it definitely allowed me to realize that, sports can be a career, and it can be your future if you want it to be. And when I started playing field hockey, I don't think I necessarily knew immediately that I wanted to play in college, just because I was someone who was always involved in so many different things, especially I think with music and musical theater. That was something that I wanted to pursue for a long time.
There's a wild, wild whisper blowing in the wind, calling out my name like a long-lost friend. Oh, I miss those days.
I never really developed stage fright because I started from such a young age, and I honestly think that helped me in field hockey too, because I kind of knew what it was like to perform under pressure and be able to just perform the task that I had to do, I guess. I think everyone kind of stressed to me like, oh, when you grow up you can only do one thing, you can only be one person and have one career. And throughout my life I kind of so far have been like, why can't I do multiple? Why can't I sing and play field hockey in college? Why can't I do both? When I was in 8th grade, I won this recording scholarship to go to Nashville and work with an actual producer and produce 4 of my songs that I'd written. And they brought in different musicians who were actually on songs that were even like on the radio. I have them on a CD. My mom still plays them in the car sometimes. And while it was an amazing experience and got to work with some really cool people that I never thought that I would be able to, I also learned a lot about what that would look like as a career. And music is kind of a career that you have to give your whole self to in order for it to go anywhere. And so I realized, okay, I can still play field hockey and still do music and play my guitar and sing, but if I chose to pursue music, I wouldn't be able to play field hockey anymore. I realized that I loved field hockey too much to give it up to just pursue music, and I didn't really want to do that.
Ready? Ready, up!
Let's see. So, Dad, Michigan. Stepmom, Michigan. My grandpa, grandma, Michigan. All my aunts, all my uncles on my mom's side, they all went to Michigan. And then my great-grandpa was Cliff Keen, and he was the wrestling coach at Michigan, and the arena's even named after him. All of my family in the States, I would say probably 95% of them went to Michigan, and I'm here at State. From the first person that I talked to at Michigan State, I just knew that it was different here. I felt like a part of the community from the minute that I stepped on campus. I just knew that that was the atmosphere and the environment that I wanted at college. something that felt inclusive, and I definitely got that here. I still sing 24/7. You can ask any of my teammates, any of my family members. They will tell you that I do not stop. And when I got here, actually, we had a team bonfire, and my coach asked me to come and play and sing at that. So that was a great way to connect with my teammates. We had a little sing-along. Just something that I'm super excited to be a part of and continue for the next few years.
To be that guiding star in someone's night.